Matter on the ground, oh, country people. Country people. Ami too good. Amy too good. Eh? Tẹ́ bá rí bó ṣe dàbí ẹja tó ti tàdín. Amy too good. You can't sell your market here. Does this place look like Allen Avenue? Amy too good. Does this place look like Sanusi Fafunwa? Amy too good. Does this place look like the front of Farm City? Eh? Only rest in Jesus' name, Emma Ukponu. Aláìní kan ṣe. You know they use here talk. You don't dey ring light ASAP Ukponu ode. What are you doing on my live? I on ring light, you run come like chicken with a pour granite for floor for. Eh? Amy too good, Okponu. Now your mama you use hustle resemble, eh? Olosho. Jadanu ere. Eh? If you just go her page, if you see as the girl be, she be like chicken where rain don't soak. Eh? I want to my phone 500 naira buy. Only shit done. All right, guys. So for the rest of you, somebody said you blocked me on IG, and I will block you on YouTube to join the IG. You have not seen anything yet. Anyway, guys, I'm here to have a conversation about what is going on, and I'm not going to take too much of your time. IVD versus Bimbo. According to a story, I tried to reach out to Blessing CEO, but she's been a bit busy. So, according to a story on all the blogs, because I saw it on Instablog, I saw it on Linda Ikeji's blog, I saw it generally on almost every single blog. So I'm just going to use this as an opportunity to read the story to you and ask you what your thoughts are. According to the report on Instablog, domestic violence. Court remands Lagos auto dealer IVD over the buy of his wife Bimbo. An Ebute Meta Magistrate Court in Lagos ordered the remand of auto dealer Ikechukwu Daryl Ogbonna, popularly known as IVD, over the buying of his wife Bimbola Martins Ogbonna. Magistrate Adebayo Kafaya Teller made the order following the advice of the Director of Public Prosecution, which indicted Ogbonna for involuntary manslaughter. Reading out the DPP advice, Mrs. Teller said the defendant should be arraigned before the Lagos High Court. She remanded Ogbonna in custody pending the filing of information against him and his arraignment. Defense counsel, Mr. Abubakar Yesufu, however, prayed the court to release the defendant based on earlier bail conditions granted him. But Magistrate Teller held that she lacked the jurisdiction to entertain a case of involuntary manslaughter, hence all bail applications should be presented before the High Court. She adjourned till the 7th of March. Bimbo, according to reports, sustained injuries in a fire incident after a dispute with IVD in their residence in Mega Mount Estate, Lekki, on the 15th of October, 2022. She was rushed to a hospital where she died as a result of the injuries sustained. IVD was arrested by the Lagos State Police Command and transferred to the State Criminal Investigation Department, Yaba. The couple had been married for 16 years and were blessed with 5 children. The marriage, however, was fraught with disagreement and alleged domestic violence. It was gathered that the deceased had earlier confronted IVD over alleged repeated assault and maltreatment, and the fight resulted in their house being set ablaze. While he escaped with minor burns, Bimbo was not so lucky. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Does this sound fair? Do you agree with what the court has to say? So I'm going to invite a few people. We're not going to spend much time, maybe just another 5 or 10 minutes. Let's talk about this. If you're watching on Facebook, you could also send a request on Instagram to be in the live video. Someone said we can't hear you, no audio. No sound, okay. It can be muted. It cannot be muted. You still can't hear. Overtone. But you could hear before. I don't tire for Instagram. I don't officially tire. Instagram has become very, very stressful. Now, wow. Tire for Instagram. I don't officially tire. It's very, very stressful. Now, wow. Tire for Instagram. I don't officially tire. It's very, very stressful. Okay, but you heard all I read. Man, this whole matter get us CB. Hey, Biere, how are you doing? Blonde Professor, how are you doing? Now, here are my thoughts. Yeah. It would be a nice idea to have a member of the family. Audio is okay on TikTok and Instagram and everywhere else. It would be nice to have a member of the family come and have a conversation regarding what's going on with Bimbo. We don't hear the final part of the story. What's your take? Mute. Okay. Okay, so guys, what is your take? What do you think? Do you think IVD being remanded makes sense? Do you think he should be free? What are your thoughts? Someone say, Shina IVD we post 26 minutes ago. All right, Ebere is right here with us. Ebere, what are your thoughts?
That's Rio Adams.
Oh, Rio Adams.
Yeah.
All right, can we see you, brother? Now, just your go with the see. So, what are your thoughts on this particular matter?
Yeah, for me, I just feel the law should take its course, because I imagine if it's my sister that went through that kind of situation, I would not, want things to go just easy like that. You guys will try to fight back, and the only way to fight back is through the law, and let's see how it goes, and that's it. The Nigerian system, the law for there now, it's not about money. It's money about money. If you got money, you can always look for a way around the whole thing, and then get to let you out.
So you believe that the law in Nigeria is compromised?
You said what?
You believe the law in Nigeria is compromised?
Yeah, it's compromised. We know, everybody knows that. The judicial system in Nigeria is not the way it's supposed to be. That's why a lot of people do things that once you have money in Nigeria, they tend to use money for everything.
Ah, what's going on there? Someone called from the strip club. Thank you, my brother. Tacha Fine, what's going on? Hello? Do you know you are live? Yes. See drama. Hello?
That's what do you think you're doing? Let me see that thing. Okay.
It was on my leg.
That's what I can't see. Why are you collecting council stuff?
No, but it was on my leg.
I must show you the headphone, eh? She don't know. Now children carry the matter join. She don't know. Now later she go find out. Person go tell am. Oh man, wow. So, what are your thoughts, Sean? Let me bring Sean live. Do you think this is justice, or do you think that an innocent man will be stressed? What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? So yeah. Let me hear you. I've got like 5 more minutes, and I don't want to waste any time. Emmy Graham 7. I must see people Instagram names. Some people will answer themselves Instagram name. Fear go catch you. All right, we've got somebody with us right now. Hi, how are you doing? Sean. So what are your thoughts? I've got Kills right here too. Kills. Baba Kills.
Yeah, I'm the wrong person to bring on this topic, because I don't even know what's going on.
It was the story about you know this guy now, IVD.
No, man.
Are you serious?
Honestly, I don't have a clue what's going on. I was just, because usually I use you as my update for Nigeria, like, oh. So I don't even know what's going on at all.
All right, let me bring Kills then.
No worries.
All right, bless you, Sean. Kills, how far?
I'm good. You was good. How far now?
I'm good. I just wanted to make sure everything else is fine. Sean, take care, bruv. So what are your thoughts, bro?
People were asking me saying that I was arrested or that I'm being remanded on Daddy Freeze's life. I said, what have I done now again? Oh, Jesus Christ. So I now came in and I now heard what you were talking about. I was like, oh, wrong Ikechukwu.
Wrong Ikechukwu. All right. So what are your thoughts on the other Ikechukwu drama?
Well, look.
Do you think he done it?
I plead the fifth. It's not even something to laugh at, actually. It's not actually something to laugh at. Let me pause right there. It's not something to laugh at, but man, if he did it, man, he should do the time. It's that simple. And I mean, I don't know if he did it or not, but all arrows are pointing in that direction, so, and I mean, to be honest, I've read a lot of comments on a lot of posts about this situation where people are like, why is this guy out enjoying his life the way he's enjoying his own wife just died, blah, blah, blah. But there have been a lot of different opinions out there, So, I mean, if you were going to use those opinions to cast your ballot as to the person's character, it would tilt towards the guilty part. But I mean, we're not, every man deserves his day in court, I mean.
Yeah, so they say. So they say.
So, when it comes out that he's guilty or when it comes out that he's innocent, it still won't sit well with some people. So,
Yeah.
I
want to ask you a personal question. Are you divorced or are you separated?
Me?
Yes. Because somebody just typed that in the comment section.
You didn't even ask. You said, am I divorced or separated? Neither.
Please, help me tell these TikTok people where they go type question, we pass. No be person wey marry the divorce.
What did I type? What did I type?
They say Ikechukwu that left his wife. So I think they are still mixing the names.
Where the person we type out.
No, you know they here. He did TikTok.
From.
He did TikTok.
Eh?
The person did TikTok.
TikTok. Say Ikechukwu will leave your wife. I leave my wife go where?
Wow.
You know what, Daddy Freeze? Why do you abandon your wife?
Me.
Why do you abandon? Because why? No, listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. We do not tolerate this type of nuisance behavior. You have a wife and children. You do not abandon as a man of God.
They are here now. They are here. They are working out.
Home training that your parents have given you.
Baby Freeze. Make I call my pikin now. Make you say I not abandon anybody.
I think they recover. They go through medical treatment and everything. Madam, they sort things out. I don't understand what's going on.
I bow for people. Oh, yeah, close the door. Come.
When I told the one person they miserable with una.
I swear, as they did miserable, make everybody join them. Come, my baby. Huh?
Dog was refusing to close.
Did I abandon you? Have I ever abandoned you before?
Tell the truth. Say, Daddy abandoned me. That's why I'm looking like this.
No, he didn't abandon me.
He just bribed you to come onto the camera just now. But we didn't understand the language.
Did I abandon you?
No, he did not bribe me. He did not abandon me.
Oh yeah. Okay. Chop knuckle. All right, we've got somebody else here. Josie wants to share some light.
People just create stories. Miserable from a place of misery. I'm telling you. It's usually from a place of misery. I'm miserable, so why should he be happy?
Person will no get girlfriend, they complain about another person will abandoning wife. You don't get girlfriend first. All right, so we've got a guest here. Kills. Mo even hear this our guy with us. What are your thoughts, brother?
Yeah, Daddy Freeze. Well, thank you for bringing me in live. Yeah, I can't say for sure. I can imagine what the scenario is, but I can't say for sure what happened in court, right? Because I've not seen the I've not seen the record of the court proceedings, and I was not there in court. But what I assume happened was this. Now it looks like he was brought before a magistrate court, and the magistrate court does not have jurisdiction
over a case as big as that.
So what happens is that if the police they have prima facie case against somebody on the surface of it without trial, right? So in order to comply with the law that says you can't detain somebody more than 24 hours or 48 hours, depending on your location, they'll bring you before a magistrate court. And if the magistrate does not have jurisdiction, the consequential order that must follow is that the person should be remanded in prison custody pending the filing of information in the High Court. That's to say, how do I break it down now? If somebody is charged before an offense and the person is supposed to be brought before a High Court, whether a state High Court or a federal High Court, it's usually filed by the Ministry of Justice, right? And they'll file what they call information before the Ministry of Justice. So what happens is that they will bring you before a magistrate court. The magistrate will decline jurisdiction and make an order that you should be sent to prison pending the filing of information by the relevant body, either the Ministry of Justice or as the case may be. So that's what I guess happened, because it looks like it was brought before a magistrate court.
Somebody said, hold on a second. Somebody said in simple English, this is a lawyer talking. What do you want to come and tell you? Granot, them carry am go, then they still say in no get case. Can you just upgrade your own mind instead of telling him to bring? He's talking. You're a lawyer from the last time you were on this live.
Yes.
So he's telling you what is happening.
Let me try and I'll do my best to break it down. Now, it's difficult.
No, break him down. We understand. Anybody will not understand. Make you go read book.
Everybody does not understand.
May they go read book.
The masses don't get it.
So what happened is that it is not when somebody commits an offense, try in a magistrate court, that the magistrate court can listen to, let me try. A magistrate can listen to the case. And
For instance, let me help him. Any case that is more than 10 million naira cannot be heard in a magistrate court.
Yes, it depends. Yeah. So it's not just about but now we're talking about this one is a criminal offense.
Yes.
So there are certain offenses that the offense, the law that creates the offense will tell you the court that has the jurisdiction to try it. So if a law creates an offense, right, from the punishment involved, that's one of the ways we're going to know which court has the power. So jurisdiction means power to try, to listen to a case. So sometimes when they have cases that they need to bring before a court, and the court that they need to bring it before is a high court, the process of bringing a matter before a high court is very, very cumbersome. It's difficult. Let me use that simple language. It is very difficult it takes a long process to bring the matter before a high court. So the police, if they detain you and they believe they have a good case against you, right, in order to comply with the constitutional provision that says, by the constitution, the police does not have the power to detain you beyond 24 hours or 48 hours, depending on the distance of the nearest court. So if they don't have because they know that they don't want to go beyond the stipulated time, what they do is that they will bring you before a magistrate court, right? Even though they know that the magistrate court does not have the power, in this case jurisdiction, to try the offense. So the magistrate court will say, this offense you brought before me.
Sorry, Blessing is calling me. Let me pick a call. You can continue what you're saying.
Okay. So the magistrate will say, this offense you brought before me, I do not have the power to try it. In other words, I don't have the jurisdiction to try it. So the thing is that I'll make an order that information that is filed in case in the high court. But for now, remand the person in prison custody. That's usually what happens. This actually happens. Let me also use this opportunity to educate people. You see, when somebody gives you a check, you have a transaction with somebody, right? And it gives you a check, and the check bounces. It is called dot check. That is one of the fastest way to get to prison in Nigeria. Because if you push the police will simply go to the magistrate court and tell them and bring the case before a magistrate. The magistrate will decline jurisdiction because the magistrate does not have the power to listen to the case or does not have jurisdiction to listen to the case. What they will now do is that, okay, before information is filed before the high court, remand this person in prison custody. So if the person is remanded, the person can then apply to the high court for bail, but that is another process. So that's what I suspect happened. I've not seen the court proceedings. I was not in court, but if it was remanded, most likely that is what happened. And again,
I would have thought if the guy now goes and gets a very good lawyer, that they would be able to utilize that very act against the case itself. Because if you're not supposed to be brought up before the magistrate and it's just a loophole to utilize to keep you remanded, then that can work against the prosecutor's case, can't it?
No, it cannot, because that is actually the procedure. That's why it's been brought before a judge, a magistrate rather. It's been brought before a magistrate. So the magistrate making the order is illegal. It is not the police detaining him now. It's the magistrate that is saying, take this person to Kiri, or as the case may be, remand the person in prison custody. So it's the magistrate has the right to do that and say, let you guys go and file information before the high court.
Would the magistrate also have the wherewithal to have him released on his own recognizance?
Well, a magistrate cannot grant bail for an offense he does not have jurisdiction to try.
So how can he remand on a offense that he doesn't have jurisdiction to try?
Yes,
that's crazy.
It's crazy, yes, it's crazy, but unfortunately, that's the way it works. A magistrate cannot grant bail because before you to grant bail, you must have listened to the merits of to some extent the merits of the case. But this magistrate will not listen to the merits of the case at all. We're not even listening to anything. We just say, okay, on the face of it, there is there is a prima facie case against this person, right? But the way it stands now, I cannot try this case. The police cannot keep holding the person because the offense, mostly most cases,
That's like a legal trap.
this where those procedures are applied are serious offenses. So they'll say, okay, remand the person in prison custody till and transfer the case to the relevant.
But let me ask you,
agency.
as a lawyer, is this a bailable offense?
That's what he's been explaining. Like, I just asked him because the magistrate can remand you without hearing the case. But I now ask, okay, so then does that mean that the same magistrate can release you on your own recognizance of grant you? And he's like, no, because that means that the magistrate has to hear bits, pieces of that case for them to actually be able to give that kind of.
So he's going to be remanded until he can get bail from the High Court.
Yes, it either
Get granted bail at the High Court. It's being remanded until being seen by the High Court.
Yes, it can get a bail from the High Court, or so what happens is that I've had a case where, let me not say it because the person might say it. One of my very good friends is a lawyer. So something happened in Delta State. It was a setup by the Delta State government, and then they brought him before a magistrate who they know that does not have jurisdiction. So the magistrate made an order that he should be remanded in prison custody. And that same day, NBA Warri, some lawyers in Warri went to the High Court and then got bail for him, pending even before the case started. So that is possible. It's possible, but you
Can I ask you a question? I want to ask you a question. Someone just wrote this actually. So in the event that the magistrate remands him pending being, brought in front of the Supreme Court, or High Court or whatever.
No, before the High Court, yeah.
Before the High Court. What if this person is remanded and not scheduled to come in front of this High Court for is it possible for a couple of months or even a year?
Oh, it is very, very, there are people who have stayed in prison custody for years.
That's what this person just asked. So can someone sit inside prison for 10 years waiting to be...
I'm telling you, there are people who have stayed in prison custody, right, over the duration of time that if they were actually convicted for that offense,
they have already time
served and completed it. That's the problem with the system. That is one of the problems with the system. They have backlogs of cases and all of that, and but most times the people who suffer are the people who are poor and ignorant, who don't have people to help them. If you are rich and you have money to hire a lawyer and all of that, you can always push things around. But some people are just, they don't have the right information, they don't have the money to pursue their case and all of that. It's an unfortunate situation. And that's why you discover that sometimes, once in a while, you see the chief judge of a state goes around prisons and then see people who have been detained, for sometimes very, very minute, simple offenses and all of that. They've just been in prison all this while. They will just grant them bail and let them go. They do this prison decongestion moves around. It's quite an unfortunate situation in Nigeria, but that's what happens. Like I was trying to say the other time, you see, a lot of people don't even know that issuing a check to somebody, right, and the check bounces when there was a business transaction can send you to prison like this. It's as easy as ABCD. I tell you,
because if you consider fraud.
Oh yes.
It's a fraud now.
It's called a dud check. It's called issuing a dud check.
Yes.
That's the legal parlance.
What happens is that for that offense, the magistrate court cannot try it. So what they do is that if you have a smart lawyer, they will push the police, just bring this guy before the magistrate, and when they take it to the magistrate will decline jurisdiction and say you should be remanded in prison custody pending the filing of information. Unfortunately, that's the practice. That's the practice. I think that's something that whoever becomes the president, who I believe will be Peter Obi by God's grace. This is not political talk, but Yeah, you're obedient, right? Good.
Obedience, obediated, intentional. I'm obedient everything.
Yeah, correct, man. You're correct, man.
Everybody will know one better for the country to be better person.
So sorry, yeah. Can he now if they
Freeze, this is another argument that is going around. They're saying that Peter Obi supporters are so aggressive to people who are not Peter Obi supporters. No, that's not the case. What the case is that non-Peter Obi supporters are having insecurities and guilty conscience of following who they are following because they know that who they are following has no intentions of making this country any better. And people who know that this country needs to get better are following Peter Obi. So it's not about aggression. It's more like a passive and indirect passive.
Hey, Ikechukwu, where is your PVC?
You did Lagos.
But you did America.
I'm back on the 20th, 3 days before voting. What's wrong with you? Are we playing here?
I'm looking. If I don't see you back in this Nigeria, where is my own voter's card? Let me show you.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
PVC, yala yayin.
Hello, sir.
Sherry, PVC.
Hello, sir. Not only am I coming back to vote, but I'm coming back to work. I have to work. I have to earn. You understand? So forget. I'm coming back for 2 good reasons.
All right. Anyway, lovely hanging out with you guys. Thank you so much for that information. I'm glad that we had a lawyer today. There's nothing better than having intelligent people.
Are you kicking us out?
Yeah, because I have to go and rest because I'm coming back for Clash of the Supporters, where obedience will face off against smart people from Ashiwaju's camp and genius people from Atiku's camp. It's tonight at midnight. Don't miss it, Kills. You need to be there.
I need you to do one special for me.
Yeah.
Can I say something?
The Daddy Freeze Rap Ain't Dead special.
Daddy Freeze, can I say something? Listen, on every side, right? On every side, both the other supporters of the other candidate, you have very, very intelligent people. Give it to them on both the OB side, the Atiku side, and the...
I'll go live.
The only problem is that it is difficult to defend a bad product. Let me just... I don't...
Okay. Join me at midnight. Join me at midnight. Clash of the Supporters live on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Join us live. Take care, guys. Gotta run. Love you.
All right.
Kills, Baba. Rap ain't dead. You know it.
I'm going live now because of you.
Rap ain't dead. Get out of your head. We're about to paint the town red. Huh? Know what I'm saying?
All right.
Bye. Still there. Bye.
All right.